Hello and welcome to another game of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Today, it looks like we are starting at Tavern Tier 2 with Finicky Hourglass. We do have Sneed or Professor Putricide, and to be honest, I've never been good at this guy, so I'm going to play some Sneed. For those that do not know, Sneed has a heroic that has to do with death rattles. You give a minion death rattle, summon a random minion from a tier lower, which is pretty darn fun. Ooh, speaking of starting on level 2, we get an Eternal Knight here on level 1. We are definitely going to play that and probably going to want to use this Replicator at some point on him. In this game, there will be dragons, elementals, mechs, nagas, and undeads. Not in this game, beasts, demons, murlocs, pirates, and quillboars. Now, for those at home, I'm not quite sure what all the new cards are going to be in this setup here for Hearthstone Battlegrounds, so today we are learning together. For our first matchup, we'll be facing off against Rafam. And looks like he has a Kaboom bot, which does have a death rattle, but not one I have to deal with, and we'll go with an even trade. We do get 5-2 on our Eternal Knight, and now for round 2, I need to decide what I want to do here. I can't go to a tier 3 as it costs 6 currently at the moment. But I do want to spend one of my golds here on the Eternal Knight, because I'm probably going to stay on this for a while. So my best bet is to go ahead and pick up this upbeat front Drake, and although I may take some damage here, I will build up some dragons in the future. Let's go ahead and drop one death rattle here on top of this, and our Eternal Knight is now a core part of our composition. We'll be facing off against the Genie here for round number 2. Zephyrs, what do they have? Pretty good opening there with the 3-4. But with our death rattles, we will be able to survive just barely and go even, which we really appreciate. Oh my god. A dragon starter kit? Do I want to go for that? Let's see here. Mistle Jigglesworth? That's hilarious. What a great little skin. Is that a new Halloween thing? I'm trying to think if I want to go for the upbeat friend Drake. Not really. It's a 1-drop. I'm moving up into a tier 3 here in the future. Let's go ahead and go for it. Let's go ahead and go to straight 3, and we'll fight against Jigglesworth. Let's begin our matchup against Jigglesworth here. 2 Eternal Knights. Ooh, I want those. So kind of unfortunate that they have that. But luckily, we do roll an unboard Undead Knight, which is very helpful for me on trades. Hit this one on the right, please. If I could have taken that out, we would have saved ourselves 1 damage. But that's okay. Still at 12 armor and 30 health. We're feeling just fine, and we're already moving into level 3 territory. We do have our Scarlet Skull, which works out with our Eternal Knights. Go ahead and pick that up. Not one that we want to use our Replicator on yet, but we will go ahead and grab our Shell Collector, toss this in the ground, and that will give us 1 extra gold. I'm going to use that 1 gold to roll, as I want to try and find some targets that are useful for me. I do have a Bronze Warden Dragon here, which is always a great pickup, and we have a Twilight Emissary with it to give it 2-2. While a front Drake is popping out some dragons, there's a good chance that we get a couple of these. So I'm going to go ahead and freeze this for next turn, and use that to get my board a little strong. Our opponent is in 8th place, but I don't think it's because of their own doing. I do believe they have a lower armor, and they play a little bit on the greed side, right? Just because of their passive. So I don't want to count a victory quite yet. There's 1 Eternal Knight over there as well, so it seems like a lot of folks are trying to go for these Eternal Knights. I've seen 3 on the board, and I know there's going to be 15 of them on the field. So that means 4 are currently missing that I know of. Only 11 chances to find a triple. A little scary, but manageable. Let's grab our dragon here. And feed this on the field. Toss that. We want to get our Bronze Ward on the field. Give our 2-2 to this guy. That's the one we're going to keep around if we can. At the end of turn, give a minion a +1 to your minions with less attack than this. Great, so that'll get hit. That'll get hit as well. Do we want to consider keeping the dragon around? I do think so. Let's go ahead and put that here. We'll feed that to the far right, let that be up on cleanout duty, and so we should have enough death rattles here for us to survive, and we can start to look towards upgrades on my next turn. In 2nd place, we have Stitches, who is rushing the Naga train, it looks like. Not too bad, only has 4 at the moment. Some decent stats overall, but I do think I have the upper hand considering all the trades available here. Eternal Knight does die, so that will get stronger. Oh my gosh. A null roll. And some damage as well. Nice. Not too shabby. And we'll be able to hit him in the face. Now, he can take a bit of a punching bag due to his passive having extra health, but I'm pretty happy to take that away from him. Wow, another front Drake being offered to me. That is amazing. What I am going to do instead is go straight up to tier 4. We're going to grab this Menagerie Mug. Sell this guy. What do I want to get rid of? I think I want to get rid of this one and that one. Nice. And I think I might want to get rid of this dragon as well. Let's go ahead and do... Let's just grab that for now. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to get rid of this front drake. I have, what, 2 turns left for this? Yeah, let's go ahead and just roll. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play this. And then play that. Let's get the stats rolling here for now. Start of your combat, give a friendly undead reborn. I think I may pick that up for my Eternal Knight on my next turn. And then that's actually worth building my Sneed on top of as well. So we might take some damage here, but I think I have some good heavy hitters, and we should be able to hold on. Naga for my opponent, and Rafam is also on level 4, so I think he's playing just as greedy as I am. 4th place for Rafam here. Let's see what he has. He has 7 minions at least. Ooh, and he has Kaboom Boss. He might trade really well into me. I don't have much health. Let's see how this goes. It comes in, hits my Eternal Knight, but at least it's still here for the moment. He also has one more of those Eternal Knights that I really want. But we get it a respawn, and our Bronze Warden continues to hold for the moment. Not so bad on the trades, and would you look at that? We barely lose there despite our greed and only take 1 extra damage on top, so 5 to our face. We still have 7 armor. Looking good. All right then, grab our Soul Splitter here, and we're gonna roll down. Reborn, Death Rattle, get a Blood Gem on the Undead Quillbore. I don't really need Blood Gems at the moment. I am gonna grab this Felemental though. Minions at Tavern have 1/1 for the rest of the game. Sure, let's grab that. We roll once. Ooh, there's my other Eternal Knight I was looking for. Let's grab that guy and put him on the field and then throw down our Reborn. And I don't want to play my Sneed Replicator on this Eternal Knight at all. But I do think what I will do is play it on my Soul Splitter here. So let's go ahead and do that. Keep that around. So this does give a friendly Undead Reborn. So it should hit one of these two. And we'll be good to go. I'm going to keep this here just to have cannon fodder. And we'll eventually phase that out as we continue to look for our triples. We're playing against the person in first place, Jandis. This will be a good test to see where our composition is. Despite us playing a little on the greedy side, I do think that we're somewhat strong. A Corpse Refiner being built up on the far right. Annoying, but manageable. And our Eternal Knights now have Reborn, which is going to feed into each other. We'd love to see that. Good trades. There's our Reborn. 2-1 going forward, 13-12. Bronze Warden been hit on, but we should get a spawn as well as another Divine Shield, and we do. And with it all said and done, we pull off the victory just barely, with Eternal Knight coming back as well as a refreshing anomaly from Sneed. All right, so our comp. Feeling kind of good right now. Your minions really pulled that weight. If you haven't spent gold at the end of your turn, this sells for 3 more gold. Probably not going to ever play around that due to our positioning in the game at the moment. We're going to roll once to see if I can find anything useful for me in terms of upgrades. Ooh, wow, that's a tempting offer right there if I want to stay on like a Menagerie comp. Let's grab our Deflective Bot. Let's grab our Lola Bot here. Apply that here, feed that in there. I think I want to throw my Sneed in as well. Let's go ahead and do that now. And then what we're going to do is grab this guy. If you've lost your combat, give your other minions 2/2. And we're going to hold on to that in case we lose against this. And we intend to go up to level 5 after this turn. So now we have a Eternal Knight, we have a Dragon, and we have a Deflectobot. So if we find anything that can buff up multiple types of compositions, we'll be running for it. Into our next matchup, we are facing Stitches once again, who has a total of 7 Nagas. Ooh, even having a poison here, hoping that hits my Divine Shields. It does not, but at least we get the Reborn mechanic going into our favor. Eternal Knights holding their own right now. And I think we're good. I'm feeling really good about this composition. That turn 1 Eternal Knight really helping out. Good trades, though, for our Zesty. But with 2 left over, we do 5 damage plus 4, and we do 9 to the face. And remember, that was us doing a 6v7, so we can definitely afford to go to level 5 now. We are hoping to find some triples, or anything that can build into multiple types of compositions. Nothing quite yet showing up for us, but that's okay. Emergent Flame. Elemental, and the Avenger. Relentless Sentry is actually kind of good. It is a 3-drop. But I think I'm going to go ahead and let it roll because no other options here. And we'll get ready for our next fight. Into our next matchup. Facing off against Rafam, who's also running some Nagas, but he has this one Eternal Knight that I want to take from him. Looks like he's trying to build like a Death Rattle composition with, I don't even know what he's trying to build, with a couple of, Kaboom Bots and a Scrapper. Well, looks like he's making me the fool, however, though. As he might be able to beat my composition. I'm hoping for some better trades, but they are not coming my way. Good Divine Shield, though, does connect. That allows me to take out a heavy hitter of his. Finally, he gets rid of one of my Eternal Knights, and I get a 1-1. Not the best thing to pick up, but we'll take it. Kaboombot comes out. That'll be a trade on the new spawn. However, the Bronze Warden shows up with the Divine Shield. And if we can just hit the right targets here on the left, yes, there it is. We will have just enough health to go even. What a crazy match. Holy moly. Good to know that we're pretty evenly matched, though. Let's see. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain +1 attack. You don't get the loss here on your Fairy Tale Caroler if you go even, which makes sense, obviously. Let's go ahead and roll here. Looking for some battle cry options. Give a minion 3/5 plus stealth. After you sell 5 elementals, get a random elemental. That's also I'm going to hand with 2 on Reborn. Would be good if I had something to build with that, but I just don't. Let's continue rolling forward. We have a Soul Splitter here. After a different friendly dragon gains attack, this also gains it. I'm not really getting much on this, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's roll one more. We find our brand, which is always good for combos. Despite us not really finding much. And let's roll one more. Choose one, trigger a friendly minion, or get a battle cry. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is sell this guy. Maybe I want to freeze. Let's wait a turn. Let's play it smart. Let's put this on the field for now. We'll freeze. I'm going to freeze for that battle cry. Give your undead +1 attack wherever they are for the rest of the game. And we'll start playing some brand compositions here off my 5-drop and see if it's enough. My hope is to get a couple Menagerie Cups and start buffing these guys out the wahoo. I think that'll be splendid. Can also get rid of the Scarlet Skull here. As I want to make sure this undead is hitting either these guys or my Eternal Knights, right? Alright, into the next one we go. Let's see what we have here. With the Lightbringer, he's got a 6-drop already, so I would love to find my own triples to start getting some 6-drops, but sometimes not always lucky. Stats looking quite huge for them here. And we're hoping we can just trade out as best we can here. This looks like a loss in terms of HP. Unless we were to randomly summon a mech, which would be quite splendid, if you ask me. Solid trade so far, but the 30s come in. Let's get rid of this one at least. Let's get rid of that one at least. Come on. That is funny. Possible Divine Shield, but we already have a Divine Shield, so it doesn't matter. Alright, all said and done. 2, 4, 6 plus 5. 11 damage. Not too shabby. And this is the round where we start setting ourselves up to win. So let's get rid of the cards that aren't important to us. Let's grab this guy for now. Let's go ahead and sell that one. We're going to roll. That's funny. We now have that. What am I more worried about being good here? My dragon? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's grab this for now. I need to roll and see if I can get a triple. If I don't, that's okay. Never mind. I don't think I'm going to roll. Yeah, let's roll one more time. Triple? There it is. Do I wait one more turn? Can I afford to wait one more turn? I sure can. I think I do. I think I wait one more turn here. Let's go ahead and put this here. Get that. That way I have the room for Bran. And we'll also get a 6-drop. So we need to survive one more turn. I know it seems crazy, but that's what we gotta do. Let's go ahead and get our Divine Shield buffed out. Divine Shields are always great targets to buff. So we have this one, that one, that one, and that one. In terms of battle cries coming out, we have a 2-2, 2-2. And I think because I'm playing greedy here, I should take another loss. All I have to do is avoid 26 damage. Actually, it's still in the round where we only take 15 damage, right? It sure is. So we should be okay. This little blue bar around here indicates that you'll only take 15 damage at most. So we are fine to play greedy here. Into our next matchup. Facing Jigglesworth, who has an undead comp themselves. Ah, there's two of my Soul Splitters. Reborns go out, flying around. There might be a case for me picking up that card that removes Taunt and Reborn, especially against my opponents that seem to be running a similar composition to my own. Couple of Bronze Warden spawn. I wish I can keep this and turn it into a triple. That'd be a crazy world, wouldn't it? This A-bomb is getting pretty massive, though. 2620? I need you to hit this. Okay, that works too, I guess. I don't hate it. I actually don't know where this fight's gonna go. If this can connect with that, I have a chance to win for sure. Does not yet. That's okay, though. Literally got every single Reborn possible. Do we lose this? Divine Shield, have a Reborn on that. 2 damage plus 2. Oh my gosh, we don't lose it, but we do tie. And considering how greedy we were there, that's great. The bad news is I have a Fairy Tail Killer just sitting here that I can't use. Unfortunate for me, but that's alright. Let's go ahead. Play our Undead here. Go for a 6-drop. Ooh, we did get Sister Death Whisperer, which is great. Give your Undead 1/3 permanently. I am only running 3 Undead at the moment, and I'm looking for Battle Cries. So whenever you magnetize another minion, this also magnetizes as well. I think I'll go ahead and pick that up instead for a possible composition to run with. Let's go ahead and play this. Elemental Taunt. Give me a Divine Shield. We can pick that up for now. And we'll also pick this up as well. So let's go ahead and play that. Let's go for a refresh here. Play that. We're going to grab this guy and roll for a 6-drop. It'll roll twice, remember, because of Battle Cry. We get Caligos, which doesn't do too much to me, so we'll go ahead and avoid that for now. It's not something that I want to play. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's go for a Battle Cry minion. We're going to try and find 2. Give a minion 1/1 for each minion that you control. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And then we'll go ahead and sell that guy, play this. Let's go for the upgrades on our magnets here. We're going to go ahead and roll. Grabbing our magnetize. We're rolling. Running out of cards because we're not thinking fast enough. There's a brand. We'll freeze that. We'll put this on the field. Let's go ahead and put this on the field. And then we'll go for the magnetize. And good enough for now, despite me not playing that well. Put a Sneed pop on this, and we'll grab a brand next turn. Okay. Whew. Wasn't as fantastic of a turn as I thought it would be, but that's alright. Not too shabby. Can now afford to get rid of one of these if we need to in the future, just to make room for our cards. Should probably put this card behind my Divine Shield one to make sure that he ensures another Divine Shield in the future. Solid trades here towards the end, but these guys are looking pretty big. A little terrifying for us. Good trade there for us. We're hoping that this dies to those. Yes, there we go. I do believe that we should have this in the bag. And by in the bag, I mean go even. Oh my god, we survived by 1 HP. Yes, that's what I meant. In the bag. 7 damage down to 2, and we are holding on. What a crazy game so far. Let's go ahead and grab our brand. We're going to start rolling once more. Potentially going to get rid of this card depending on the battle cries that we find. Let's go ahead and get rid of this fella. We're going to keep this one due to having the Sneed on it, and I don't want to deal with that. Actually, let's roll first before I sell that. See if I can find a triple. Nah, I can't. Okay, let's go ahead and sell this guy. We'll grab that. Let's start playing whatever battle cries that we can here. Play that for a free refresh. Let's keep getting this nice and big. Let's go ahead and roll one more time. Looking for any magnets that we can get. There's one right there, which is always wonderful to have. Play the buffs twice. Let's grab our Anoia module, feed that into him, and this should also hit this guy as well. So that means we're going to be in a good spot in terms of Divine Shields. At the end of turn, 2/2 for each minion that you control. I have 1 magnet, 1 dragon, and 1 Eternal Knight, which is an undead. Not really the greatest pickup. I think we keep going for battle cries. Main issue, though, right now is I don't really have too many battle cries to play at the moment. So we'll throw down this taunt. We'll get a Divine Shield on this fella. There we go. And I think we're looking okay. Do I need to sneak anything else? I don't think so. These have Replicating Menaces coming out. This has an Eternal Knight, which will drop something. I might actually want to put this over here, put that there. Give that a chance for those to drop. There's a good chance that hits multiple times. how do I want to play this? Let's do it this way. That's much better. Higher chance. So that dies. That gives me room for my drops to come out. That's the only issue I have right now is if I have anything die, there's a good chance I don't have my death rattle connect to the board, right? Because of placement. So I'm trying to play around that. It's one of the main issues with running a replicating menace. You gotta really be careful with those. Okay, into our next matchup. We're facing Naga Queen Ajara. Lots of divine shields over there. But I also have a lot of reborn mechanics. So we're hoping that it'll be a-okay. Trades come out. Sadly, this one doesn't get connected with, but that's alright. Fine with me. It's still holding on, though. The Divine Shield paying off in dividends. There's my menaces that we were looking for. Got to spawn on a 2/5 minion here. We lose Bran. That's funny. A 0/1 doesn't really do too much at all. We lost our first Eternal Knight, but luckily the respawn comes through. And we have so many cards here with low HP, and we're hoping that we just get some good connections, which we are not getting. And that's a-okay. So these lava lurkers are looking really strong at the moment. Here's the good news now. We can now play our fairy tale carolers. Callers? We'll say killers. Fairy tale killers. Let's grab that for now. We're rolling again. Nice. We'll pick that up to feed into our magnets currently. Let's roll one more time. We actually are also playing against a bot, so we have a good chance of stats lining up for us. Let's go ahead and play this one more time. We'll play that there. Do we want to try and play for discover a mini you don't control yet? I think we're gonna go and grab this guy. I'm gonna roll once here and see if we can find another brand. Which does not happen here. That's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and feed that into here. We'll feed this for stats. Yes, grow, my minions, grow. Let's go ahead and roll that. Got another magnet, which I could feed into these two for more additional stats. But I'm gonna hold off. It is 4/3. Play that. Let's roll. Do I need to put this on anything else? It doesn't seem like it. I feel like we're doing okay. Let's roll one more time. And I think I'm going to leave the board as is, because I don't want to have to sell either of these. I already have my Reborn connecting with this, and I'm facing off against someone that just died. So I think stat-wise, I should be a-okay, and remember, when I have anything dying off, we're good to go. I am going to switch these, though. I had this backwards. I want this to be on the far right, so it has less of a chance of getting killed off, and have this have a more likely chance to get picked off. I just need this Divine Shield to be picked. Let's go ahead and bring this into the far left, and we should be good to go. Alright, facing off against the Ghost. Ooh, oh my gosh, yeah, you can tell why he died here. He is not looking good at all. Was running a full Naga composition, it just wasn't quite growing the way he needed it to. Sometimes it'd be like that. But we will happily take a free win. And hopefully get ourselves in the top 4. 15 damage goes out. Looking over, it is a top 5 game right now. And we find our triple. We will take that. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and play this down. Let's see what we get offered here. Give a friendly minion of each type 7/7. That is fantastic. Summon 6 1/1 microbots. Each one that doesn't fit, give your max 1/1. I think we run with our Omega Buster. However, this taunt death rattle, give a friendly minion of each type 7/7. So would that be a 1, 2, 3 on each death plus stats? The only issue with this is I don't really have a place to put that, right? So I think the Omega Buster might be slightly better, because I can play that in the end game. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up. Feed this into my madness once again. Let's go ahead and run our free refresh here. Run that. No battle cries that I like. However, this one's good. Consume 3 minions at the tavern and gain their stats. Fun, but not quite what I want. Let's go ahead and roll once more. Discover a battlecry minion. May want to grab that one. Thing is freezing here makes a small amount of sense. Let's go ahead and put this mech on the field here. For each one of the fit, give your mechs 1/1. If I play Sneed's Replicator on this, does that give the full 6/6 stats on top of my mechs that already exist? Question mark? Is that how that works? We're gonna find out. Into the matchup we go. Got Bigglesworth being fought against. Still that one Eternal Knight. Ooh, he found a golden. Okay, he's going for a full undead composition, which might actually just straight up destroy me. I definitely don't want to die, because if I die, he gets something from me that is going to be very helpful. For the moment, we hold. These Eternal Summoners are going to be a pain in the butt, that is for sure. Good trades across the board. The undeads continue to pile in. That is so funny that this didn't get hit at all, so I lost another Divine Shield. I have been very unlucky with this thing, haven't I? Kind of just been there, huh? There we go. Couple hits finally coming in. Got a 6/4. Eternal Summoner is being dealt with, but he still is bringing in more Eternal Knights that are just making this thing bigger and bigger. Holy moly. This guy has got the composition down. Okay, looks like we're going to take a bit of a beating here. The question is whether or not it will be a straight-up kill. 2/4, 5 damage, 9 plus 6, and that'll be straight up to what? 15 damage? Oh my gosh, down to 1 HP, but at least we're in the top 4, so that's good for stats. That fella is looking terrifying right now. Let's go ahead and grab this, pick this up as well, and then we're going to go for our Faceless Disciple. We're going to go ahead and sell this guy. Not really giving me too much. Let's roll one more time. And we can now play this, see if we can get a 6-drop that we can use. What did we get here? We did get a Naga. Let's go ahead and sell that. Play that for the stats. Play this as well. Let's go ahead and discover a Naga and see what we get offered to us. At the end of your turn, give your other Naga 1/1. Spellcraft, 3/5, and stealth until next turn. Does that really mean much for me? Not really. Do I want to keep that or sell that? 1, 2. I could put the extra brand on the field. Let's roll one more time. Your undead have +1 attack for the rest of the game wherever they are. It's on Avenges. And she has Naga right now. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and sell this guy. There's my battle cry I'm looking for. Get a random elemental. Get 2 of those. Is there any buffs? Not really. Okay, we'll leave it as is. Put this on the field for now. Feed that in. Give a minion 3/5 stealth. Yeah, maybe I'll put that on that guy. Let the other guys get dealt with first, right? Seems like a good call. Okay, face off against the Naga. And pretty much in do or die. I don't feel like I really got my board that much stronger off of that one, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, some decent trades so far. The 2 in the front are the biggest dangers, obviously. So we're gonna hope that our reborns can deal with those. Couple of decent big hits here. 60 damage goes out, cleans that up quite well. Brings down to 3. And I'm worried that this one might be GG for us here. Let's see. Ooh, hang on. Good trade there. Got a good pickup there, but this, I think, is where it's gonna end for us. As this lone lava lurker has survived, and we are going to be knocked out. The question is, where do we fall? As 8 damage connects with our face, we are going to be in 4th place. Not too shabby. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching my Hearthstone content. Don't forget to like and comment, etc. I'll see you guys around for next time.